What is going on, Money Team? Big weekend ahead of us. Sadly, no UFC this weekend, but the CDL Major 1 is upon us. I'm gonna upload picks videos every day as matchups get determined by the day. I got 4 picks and 3 player props for Thursday for you guys. I know the handicaps seem a little boring and repetitive at this point, but the league is just so heavily top stacked. I just can't help myself but to bank on the big boys yet again, especially on LAN. I got all of these on Bet365 by the way, but there are other bookies who offer the player props as well. I do trust in you guys' ability to use the internet, so let's get right into it. My first pick is going to be FaZe minus 2.5 versus LAG at 1.80 for 4 units. Not much to say about this one. FaZe are the number 1 team in the game by far. We seen this matchup 2 weeks ago. It was a comfortable 3-0 for FaZe. FaZe is coming off 3-0ing Optic, while LAG is coming off a 0 to 6 map count weekend, looking like they've fallen off. Lock it in, guys, takedowns are around 1.66 odds. The second pick is going to be NYSL minus 1.5 versus Rocker at 1.72 odds for 4 units. This one opened up at 1.50 odds. I would have definitely not taken this for those odds, as Rocker have actually seemed to improve over the last weekends. But at these odds, I will still be banking on NYSL to take care of business. Yeah, they might drop a hard point here again, like the last time these two matched up. But other than that, I'm loving this one at these odds. CDL bettors proving yet again that they are absolute NPCs. Who the fuck would put that much money on Rocker for the odds to move that heavily? But you know, NYSL and Landform will demolish these guys either 3-0, 3-1, take down to 1.66. The third pick is going to be in the same game, NYSL to win map 2 in the same game versus Rocker at 1.53 odds for 5 units. Ring a ring a ring, max bet alert. Not much to add here to the bet I just broke down beforehand. NYSL will come out hot while being a top 3 S&D team. Vivid will not be dropping 15 kills in the S&D against these guys. No matter what map this will be, I will be as confident on every single one of them. Rocker's Awakening is literally the worst S&D player in the game. I don't understand how this is on as high odds as it is. Should be priced around 1.3 in my opinion. The fourth pick is going to be Toronto minus 2.5 versus Seattle at 2.50 odds for 3 units. We also have seen this game before, where Toronto absolutely shit on them in a quick 3-0. I don't see why anything would change from that, even though I probably wouldn't have picked this one if Seattle didn't lose a map 5 versus Rocker in the S&D last weekend. That just cannot happen if you're supposed to be this good S&D team like people always talk about Seattle. But yeah, that gives me confidence that Toronto will take care of the S&D in this matchup again, which would have been the varying map for this bet, and Toronto just isn't losing a respawn against Seattle. Take down to around 1.30. Onto the player props. The first prop is going to be Fame to have under 7.5 kills on map 2 in the LAG versus FaZe game at 1.3 odds for 3 units. I can see why they set the line at 7.5 kills on this one. Fame actually hits 8 or more kills in most of his S&Ds, even against other good S&D teams like Miami or actually even FaZe in the matchup 2 weeks ago. But remember, this is on LAN. He lives off making reckless plays in S&D. Your average CDL player will just stop playing like that on LAN since the stakes are much higher. Combine that with FaZe, you know, just being FaZe. They got that ice in their veins, baby. I don't see Fame getting 8 or more kills on this map. The odds mostly don't move for these kills over unders mostly, by the way, so I'm not going to mention down to what odds I will be taking this one, or these rather. Yeah. Second player, oh yeah, that is Fame, by the way, guys. Second pick is going to be Hydra to have over 6.5 kills on map 2 in the NYSL versus Rocker game at 1.83 odds for 3 units. Hydra hasn't been popping off in the S&Ds lately, which is why the line is set at 6.5 kills here. Even 2 weeks ago, when these two teams played each other, he only had 6 kills in the S&D, but going back to the LAN factor here, Hydra always goes crazy on LAN. NYSL are also looking very dominant in the S&D, while Rocker looks pretty mid in the game mode. I think Hydra will get at least 7 kills here. Gunny wise, he's also just levels above every single Rocker player. Confident pick here. Third prop is going to be Abuser to have under 7.5 kills on map 2 in the Seattle versus Toronto game at 1.3 odds for 3 units. Abuser was pretty insane in his last few S&Ds over the last 2 weeks, definitely averaging more than 7.5 kills per S&D, but 2 factors on why I'm still taking this one. First of all, this is a rematch, as all games here are. These 2 teams played each other 2 weeks ago, in which Seattle got 6 out actually in the S&D, in which Abuser also had a donut, and this is an angle I like here. And considering he's a rookie and that he looks pretty soy in terms of appearance, you know, no hate, just analyzing. And Scrappy probably trash talking before the game because, you know, they kind of 3-out them. I think he will be going into the S&D with a bit of a mental block here. And of course, this is the first time this guy will be on the big stage. It's his first CDL event as a pro. I think this will multiply his, you know, fears or insecurities even more in this matchup. So I don't see him dropping 8 or more here. Lock it in, boys. So that is gonna be it for now. I'm not touching anything in the Miami versus Optic game, at least not pre-game. I really don't like betting on anything Optic related so far into the season. They've been looking straight ass, but you know, if you look at their players, it's just a matter of do they turn up. If they do, everything could easily turn around here. But of course, I might be placing a live bet here and there once maps are released for each of these games. So follow me on Twitter to see those live bets. See you guys on Friday for, well, Friday's picks. And until then, the money team is out.